Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to another Madden 20 online game. Today we have two of the top teams from the NFC conference, the Seattle Seahawks and the New Orleans Saints in the Superdome. Our focus player for today does not have an X Factor to activate, does not even have a superstar ability to showcase, but the man has his own formations in the Saints playbook. Of course, we're talking about Taysom Hill. There was a new patch in Madden 20 about a day or two ago, and in this new patch, they added a couple of new formations into the Saints playbook, specifically for Taysom Hill. And they're called like Taysom Hill Shotgun and Taysom Hill Wide Receivers. So first things first, let's get on offense so we can check out these new playbook additions. My opponent puts his hands in the cookie jar. Perfect. Now, one of these formations that you'll notice that we can put Taysom Hill in is not even a Taysom Hill specific formation. It's just a single back wing type formation. But with the Saints playbook, in this formation, you'll notice Taysom Hill is one of the tight ends. Taysom Hill has played some tight end for the Saints this season. He's played a bit of every single position. And he's wide open on the first play. Taysom Hill downfield for the touchdown. A complete bust in the coverage. I have no idea what my opponent did there, but that was perfect. Taysom Hill gets a touchdown in one play. Taysom Hill is a quarterback, but he also does some running back for the Saints. He plays some receiver. He plays some tight end. He'll block for them. He literally does everything for these guys. He returns kicks. So, you know, it's hard to implement a player like Taysom Hill in Madden 20 where players have specific roles based on their positions, but Madden 20 has done a decent job of giving you some special plays with Taysom Hill. First things first, he's a kickoff return already in Madden 20. That's something that's been in the game since Madden 19 when he was returning kicks. But now, they have these specific Taysom Hill formations that we'll check out next time we're on offense. We didn't actually get to check out any of these special Taysom Hill shotgun packages that were put in the game because we got a one-play touchdown just throwing it to Taysom at the tight end position, as that is going to be incomplete. My opponent's just playing with fire right now, trying to throw an interception, but Madden's going to let him play a couple more downs, and eventually, you know, if you drop a couple of interceptions, your opponent will get a touchdown. That's just the rules of Madden, right? So we end up giving up the touchdown, tie game 7-7 in the first quarter, and after Harris gets an eventful kick return to only the 14-yard line, now let's bail out of the single back formation and check out this new Taysom Hill formation I've been hyping up for the longest time. You see, it's called Gun Something Taysom Hill Package. Literally a formation dedicated to Taysom Hill. In this formation, you have Taysom Hill at the quarterback position. You could put Taysom Hill at the running back position. You could put him at wide receiver, and you could put him at tight end using the substitution packages. So right now we're using him at the quarterback position, and you know, we're having some fun with the read option right now. Unfortunately, not great blocking there from Jared Cook. Expect a little bit better. So a second down and 1 becomes a third down and 5, and now we check out the gun Taysom Hill slot formation, where Taysom Hill is at the slot wide receiver position with Drew Brees as the quarterback, and Brees firing a dime to Taysom Hill, who makes the catch in traffic. Yeah, he can make the wide open catch, but he can make those tight catches as well. Taysom, he's nice with it. Second down and 14. We got Taysom Hill in the slot once again. Man coverage, but I guess his route running isn't that great. Matched up against Michael Kendricks, that was a complete L, but we'll move on to the next play. Third down and 14. We're going to send Taysom on the post. He's not open, but man, oh man, did Ted didn't get open on that comeback route. That was pretty filthy. So now we go back to the Taysom Hill quarterback formation here. Taysom Hill, I don't know what it's called, like gun formation. So we're running a couple of QB blasts right now. This is one of the plays in the formation. There's not many plays in this formation. There's 4 verts, a QB blast, a read option, a run up the middle, a stick play, and like a play action wheel route. Oh, wow! Taysom Hill making the catch in double coverage at the 1-yard line. Next play, Hill gets the touchdown to Jared Cook. By the way, I messed up when I said play action wheel. Play action bubble, or play action screen pass, something like that. But I digress, because Taysom Hill just mossed someone. Like, this is real life. This is Madden 20 where we put Taysom Hill in at the receiver position and he mossed someone. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I mean, obviously you don't want to use this formation as much as I'm using it. You want to use it in moderation, just like how the Saints do. But you know, you use it a couple of times a game in the Saints offensive playbook. This is the only offensive playbook that has these Taysom Hill packages in it. So if you're making a custom playbook, you definitely want to throw this one in. And if you use the Saints offensive playbook, which is one of the popular offensive books in the game, you might want to mess around with it. So basically what happens here is your third quarterback in the depth chart becomes the either wide receiver or tight end or, quarterback or whatever it is in that Taysom Hill gun formation. So, you can technically use this playbook and run like Lamar Jackson at a wide receiver position. That is completely possible, all right? You could put Robert Griffin III at quarterback and Lamar Jackson at like running back or wide receiver, which if you guys want to see that, let me know, man. Let me know in the comment section. I'm open to completely screwing around in that aspect, all right? So here we got Taysom Hill at the running back position, getting the handoff here right before the end of the first half, trying to get us maybe some decent field position if we could bust off a long run against a soft defense. Unfortunately, once again, waiting for Jared Cook to block. I don't know why I'm waiting for Jared Cook to block like he's Teron Armstead, because clearly he doesn't know what he's doing. 2nd down and 6. I really want Taysom to get open on one of these post routes. I keep on running him deep, hoping we could get a deep shot. It's not quite happening here. Obviously, there's not much time. So, on the final play of the first half, Taysom Hill mossed someone earlier. Why not try it again? Breeze has the arm, but I believe that was forced the Seahawks in the area. So, yeah. Even if we threw it to Michael Thomas, I don't think that would have worked. So, we go into halftime, 14-14, Taysom Hill. Yeah, we got to get him involved. So, we have Taysom Hill running the ball. We have Taysom Hill passing the ball. We have Taysom Hill returning kickoffs. All in the same game. Like I said, man, you don't want to abuse this. Like, if you do this too much against someone with half a brain, it's not going to go too well. But, like, this is just so much fun right now. Yeah, you guys know me. I love screwing around. So the fact that they added into this into the game is pretty cool, especially a mid-season addition to a playbook is not something we've had in Madden for a long time. And specifically this whole Taysom Hill stuff, I guess, pretty cool. As we go downfield, Taysom with the dime, Michael Thomas all the way, 49 yards off the arm of Taysom Hill, who's thrown 2 touchdowns in this game. And he's also ran for a couple, and he's caught a touchdown. So, if we could run in for a touchdown with Taysom Hill, that would be the hat trick. We have 2 passing, 1 receiving, and we could just rush one in with Taysom. That would just be insane. And maybe we get a kick return, too. That could also be a hat trick. I don't know. Like, maybe that's like a challenge you could do if you play with the Saints. Try to get the Taysom Hill hat trick. A receiving touchdown, a passing touchdown, and a rushing touchdown, and/or a kick return touchdown. You cannot put Taysom Hill as a punt returner, as far as I know. Trust me, I tried looking through the playbook, the Saints, or any playbook, try to find out a way. Didn't quite work out for me. As you see, 4th down, Russell Wilson checking it down to Chris Carson. Interesting play on 4th down and 5. That did not work for my opponent, as Taysom Hill trying to make something happen, but Clowney's not a dude you want to mess with. We probably should be running these read options on the other side of the field away from Jadeveon Clowney. In hindsight, I would have done that. So, as we throw it to Taysom Hill on the drag route, Taysom Hill is pretty fast. I think he has like 89 speed, so he's no slouch. He's pretty fast for a quarterback especially, and even as a do-it-all Swiss Army knife, Taysom Hill can do his thing. We got Alvin Kamara on an angle route, and that will distract the defense long enough that Taysom Hill can take off for the 1st down. Even with Taysom Hill, man, we could put Alvin Kamara on any route we want because he has that running back apprentice, I believe, so we got Kamara doing his thing out here. We got Taysom downfield to Michael Thomas. Taysom Hill 5 for 5 passing with 2 touchdowns. Beautiful. Now, here is one thing you guys will definitely notice, and I definitely did not notice in this game. Michael Thomas has doubled me. Now, I noticed it on this, I didn't notice on the last play, but I noticed it this play. And then, unfortunately, Michael Thomas was double, so I was like, damn, what do I do here? I try to throw the ball, and Taysom Hill kind of gets cross-armed there, and that'll be intercepted by Bobby Wagner. Could have thrown the ball away, but, who really cares, right? Like, it doesn't even matter if we win or lose this game, to be honest. I'm just here screwing around, but, we are winning the game, and I'd like to win. Just, the competitor inside me would like to win this random game of Madden. So, let's strap on in for the final 2 minutes. Epic music on and all that good stuff. Russell Wilson taking off. Is that a 1st down? That is, so close. And, the refs give him some very blessed forward progress. So time is ticking down here. Minute 33 left. Seahawks have all their timeouts, so they are not exactly in a rush, but you definitely want to hit a big play at some point instead of just, running the ball for 2 yards with Chris Carson. So let's expect Russell Wilson to pass the ball, run around. We got some contained, so he's got to pass. We don't want him running with that escape artist all over the place. We want Cam Jordan to make an impact. New set of downs after that quick pass. Oh my. Tyler Lockett makes the catch, but AJ Klein, he sniffed that one out, just not in the right position. 2nd down and 1. Blitz. Look, it is indeed a blitz. And Wilson gets it off to DK Metcalf all the way to the 8-yard line. He's loving those slants. 1st down and goal. 29 seconds left. Not calling the timeout. Still 5 wide with Russell Wilson. Is it a blitz? That's what he's thinking. It's a bluff this time. Wilson, quick pass. Oh my. Taking a shot in the middle field from Demario Davis. 20 seconds left. 2nd down and goal. Yeah. Did I tell you he liked throwing that quick slant? I mean, I got burned by it enough times. Like 2 or 3 times in this game, where including the touchdown he had earlier to DK, where he just kept on throwing that quick slant to the left. So I was like, that's not going to be the play that allows you to get into the end zone. Not on this drive, not on that play. So we read it, or I don't know if we read it. I just kind of guessed that he would throw it, and thankfully he kind of just pre-snap read that one and did not expect to be putting his hands in the cookie jar, but that is exactly what happened. So we're going to go to one more game here, and we are going against the San Francisco 49ers this time. I'm not going to show you guys much of the defensive end this time. I'm just going to show you mainly what happens on offense, because this is, you know, the Taysom Hill experience. But I will show you a 3rd down and 23 that we kind of get gashed in the screen game on, so that'll bring up a 4th down and 3, and on this 4th down and 3, I would say we play some pretty good defense here. He checks it down to George Kittle behind the sticks, about 5 yards behind the sticks, but PJ Williams is a little boy. George Kittle is a grown man. As a result, 1st down 49ers, 3rd down and 7. Hey, you, little boy, sit down, Eli. George Kittle is a grown man. Come on, Saints. You guys are killing me out here. I mean, well, specifically George Kittle, he's just destroying me. In real life, George Kittle's hurt. In Madden, he looks fine and dandy. So here we go. Taysom Hill at the tight end position. And as a tight end, Taysom Hill is one of the fastest tight ends in Madden 20 as he takes off on the option and loses the ball. But thankfully, Michael Thomas is there to recover. In the first game, I showed you guys we put on conservative ball carrying. This game, we do not have conservative ball carrying on. So I wanted to make sure we didn't fumble like 50 times in the game. So now we might fumble against the 49ers, as you guys saw. But Taysom Hill is still in. We got that recovery. We're throwing dimes. We're handing off to Alvin Kamara, always keeping his balance, always going forward. So on the next play, only 2 yards needed and 2 yards gotten from Taysom Hill on the quarterback blast. And we tie the game right back up. I mean, this formation is not anything crazy, right? As Matt Breida is about to take off all the way. Gone. Little boys on the Saints. Grown men. Matt Breida. Come on, boys. I said I wasn't going to show much defense, and, you know, the only defense I'm showing is technically not defense. It's abuse. As we go underneath to Michael Thomas. We can't throw to Taysom Hill every single time because, 1, he is Taysom Hill, and 2, we have Michael Thomas on this team, so we need to work in Michael Thomas, but you guys know we are going to try to get the ball to Taysom Hill as much as we possibly can. So Taysom Hill with 2 big receptions early on, a rushing touchdown. We could get that receiving touchdown, get a passing touchdown, get that hat trick this time out. A blitz on the left side is picked up. Breeze downfield for Michael Thomas, and that is intercepted by Jimmy Ward. Oh, yeah, that just happened. Michael Thomas, little boy, Jimmy Ward, grown man. Like, is this just going to be a theme of the day? Are we just going to get completely finessed by the 49ers? Like, they're just playing more physical than us right now. I thought for sure, like, Michael Thomas would not cost me an interception if I threw up a jump ball to him, but I was wrong. So 45 seconds left. We got Taysom on the post. We might have actually had him right there. Considering he just bit down on that random in route right there, if I bombed that one downfield, I don't know if Breeze has the arm restraint, but it might have actually been worth the shot. But that's all hindsight talking as we got Breeze at the quarterback position. And now we got Taysom Hill at tight end in the Taysom Hill gun package. I told you could put him at tight end. You could put him at receiver. You can do whatever you want. But when Michael Thomas is this open, he needs the ball. So let's make sure that they know that they can't guard Mike, and they're going to need to double team Mike if they want to have a chance in this one. Taysom Hill still at the tight end formation. We are still calling 4 verts because this is one of the only 2 passing plays in the Taysom Hill formation. The Taysom Hill slot receiver formation actually has a good number of passing plays and running plays and all that, but the Taysom Hill gun package here, you really don't have much to work with besides a stick play and 4 verts. So That's why the play calling is a bit repetitive on that end. Not really my choice, kind of just what we're playing with here. But, I mean, we're going to run this formation every single time. Anything that involves... Like, Taysom Hill is going to be on the field every single time, except on defense, which we are now on defense because we have fumbled the ball for the second time and have not recovered it for the first time. So, third down and goal to make sure it stays a one-possession game. We need to stop, and we're going to get it via swat. He wasn't throwing for the first down. If he did actually throw that and catch it, he might have went for it on fourth down. Who knows, but... what we do know is the facts actually is that he ended up kicking the field goal on fourth down. No need to play what ifs. It's time to play offense with Taysom Hill at the tight end position, running downfield. Breeze trying to squeeze that one in, but it's going to be picked off by Jaquiski Tart. That's going to be the second interception on Breeze, and it's going to be a pick 6 on Breeze. Tart swerving Armstead. I try to go for like some random hit stick right there. Normally I just click off in that situation because I know I'm not going to make that tackle as we go downfield, and that is what we like to call in the business a great inaccurate pass, because if that was accurate, it gets picked off. When it happens against you, it's so annoying because that happens to me so many times where like I have a pick if the guy just throws it accurately, as that is accurate, and that is one hell of a catch from Alvin Kamara. But then when they throw it inaccurate, it's like, all right, whatever, man. And so you see, I'm really trying to get Taysom Hill a deep ball in this slot formation. I keep him running him on this post route. It's just not working out for us. So let's do it again. Why not? But he is guarding Taysom Hill. Doesn't that sound absurd? The fact that he is dedicating his user to stopping Taysom Hill. Like, Taysom Hill is a legitimate problem. There he is downfield again. Like, he does not want me to throw the ball. I mean, obviously, I'm running him deep, but, like, he's making sure Taysom Hill is not involved in the game. So let's put Taysom Hill at quarterback. And let Taysom Hill throw the ball downfield. What are you going to do now? You can't guard Taysom. You can't guard him at the quarterback position. What are you going to do? You're a bit confused. Taysom Hill, 2-point conversion, quarterback blast, no good. Analytically speaking, a great call to go for the 2-point conversion. That seems to be like one of the trends in the NFL nowadays. When you're down 14 and score a touchdown, that you should go for the 2-point conversion. I didn't really think that analytically, though. I just wanted to run the ball with Taysom Hill on a quarterback blast, and it didn't work for us. Well, like, now we can just go for another 2-point conversion. And if you do get it, let's say we did get the 2-point conversion, then this drive would be, you know, a potential game-winning touchdown drive. We just need a touchdown and a PAT. But now we still have another 2-point conversion in our back pocket to potentially send this game to overtime. First things first, we got to worry about scoring that touchdown. And we got to make sure we play like grown men and not like little boys. So Taysom Hill up the middle. Grown man straight trying to fall forward. I mean, Taysom's playing tough out here. 3rd down and 1. We only need 1 yard. So quarterback blast. Taysom Hill get that first down. I can see this formation being popular if we just throw Lamar Jackson at the quarterback and just, you know, keep on running those quarterback blasts. We get blasted right there. I thought Kamara had my back on that block. Didn't quite. He went out on a route. He was like, I'm open. I'm like, not quite. I'm just throwing this ball up to Michael Thomas because why not? And man, I don't know what it is about Jimmy Ward versus Michael Thomas, but we keep on losing that battle. And losing it badly is Matt Breida is going to pretty much put this game on ice. We still had all 3 of our timeouts. We had a chance. I ran commit there. And I probably ran commit out of the worst formation to possibly run commit out of. So that's why that went bad. But really, this game was won and lost on defensive backs making great plays on the San Francisco 49ers squad. Specifically, Jimmy Ward against Michael Thomas. Like, I don't know what that animation is where, like, the dude makes the one-handed catch and Michael Thomas is getting, like, PI'd and all that. But I mean, more power to him if he makes that interception. As Taysom Hill, he's swerving. He's not giving up just yet. Taysom Hill downfield and eventually going to go out of bounds to stop the clock. Over 100 yards rushing, over 100 yards passing for Taysom Hill, and about 50. Okay, maybe it's 50 yards passing, not over 100 yards passing. But let's add to that passing total nonetheless. 18 more. Touchdown number 2. Michael Thomas. He's in the zone. He has doubled me, and he's being doubled, and I threw it anyways, and that will make it or keep it a 2-possession game. So this onside kick, even if we get it, would not really mean much in the grand scheme of things, which we did not. So we go to the final play of the game. He scored a touchdown apparently because the score has changed as we go downfield to Taysom, and dude, I don't know what these animations are and why. I mean, they're not great reads. I'm not gonna sit here and say like they're great reads or anything. I'm not trying to say like I should be catching these, but like, damn, I'm getting intercepted on all of these. So we end up losing the second game, but as you guys saw, the Taysom Hill experience, that's more of what we're trying to take out of this thing. And I mean, Taysom Hill is literally doing everything out here. He's making catches. He's throwing dimes to Michael Thomas. He's running for over 100 yards. So Taysom Hill and Madden 20 can literally do it all now because of the new additions to the Saints playbook. So leave a like in the video if you guys enjoyed what we did with Taysom Hill today, having some fun. Subscribe for more Madden 20 gameplays. If you guys want to see like Lamar Jackson in this Taysom Hill package, let me know. And on that note, I'll catch you guys next time. Thank you for watching.